You've been supporting SwissPropTech for some time already.
Yes.
How did the scene changed in the last years? What is your observation?
So we do see more PropTech startups, which is great. We see them collaborate more strongly with big corporates. They do proof of concepts, and some of them also adopt them into their critical business passes. Some of them are growing and going international. So the scene definitely has become more activated, has become larger, but overall it's still a small family, I would say.
So what do you are representing an investors club. What do you get out of a day like today, the SwissPropTech Day?
I guess the most important thing is the network. We have a mixture of startups. Some of them are brand new. Others have been around for a couple of years. It's a mixture of some investors, some corporates that have specific needs. So you can learn from all these different parties on what's important to them, and you can connect the dots. Yeah.
Have you been working already, or did you invest in some startups from our network?
So it's me or it's the club. So the club is 250 members, so it's definitely much more than just a single investor. So a lot of them that have booths here have been pitching at our event. Some of them have received seed funding from our investors. So I knew more than half of them already directly and others indirectly. So the scene is still like, as a family, would be like you know everybody through at least one hub. And so it's evolving now, and I really hope it gets much larger over the next years. So what I get out with that, I feel, we can contribute one important piece, which is the funding, plus some mentorship, but there needs to be much more, like the ecosystem itself needs to be also receptive for new ideas, and those that really have a large business need to adopt new technologies, new services.
What would be your concept for growing the ecosystem and making sure that the scene is also bringing a lot of, that the members or the PropTech scene is giving each other a lot of values, meaning startups to enterprises and vice versa?
So how do you make it great? I think the easiest thing is to have some lighthouse cases where people talk about because they really, really liked it, or things have become really large, or they did something very disruptive, or something that's just amazing. So that's always the best thing, to show good examples, talk about them and make it visible so other people want to have it, and basically wake up some desire.
And would you recommend other investors to join SwissPropTech as members, join the network?
So far as I understood, you're a network of startups and corporates, but I guess there's always new things to find, so each and every vertical has interesting things. So I suggest everybody should have a look themselves and just discover what's there and hopefully find something they like.
And how would you describe describe in 3 words the SwissPropTech Day 2019?
Networking, inspiration, and great people.
And if you would see your colleague, another investor tomorrow, what would you tell him about SwissPropTech Day in 2 words?
In 2 words.
It's getting smaller.
Startups and keynotes.
Great. Thank you so much.